Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Zach with CoopRC. In today's video, we are going to do a build breakdown on the EEL chassis. So we're going to go over this build in depth, see how it's built. It's one of my best performing rigs. I'm so happy on how it came out. I want to give a huge shout out to CoopRC because he makes incredible products. So let's start talking about this car and see how it's built. Here is the build itself. It looks so good. I'm super happy on how this thing came out. It is fantastic. Looks, performance, it has it all. So before I get started, it normally runs these CoopRC 1.3 inch beadlock wheels, but I'm currently in the middle of polishing these faces. So they are not on the car right now, but normally they run these. So we will talk about the body first. This is just a 3D printed file that I found on Cults 3D. I think it's just like a pinch Toyota basic body, nothing special. I did make a styrene front bumper. Think it looks pretty good. A little bit of weathering on the body. I used the salt method. So brown first layer, sprinkled some salt, blue on the top layer, and then sanded it down so it kind of gives it like a pitted effect. And then I added some decals. I think it looks really good. It fits it very well. So coming to the main attraction. So we have the EEL chassis. Obviously comes with the 3D printed battery tray, magnet mounts, sliders, everything you need to set this thing up, it comes with. The chassis is a insanely performance-based chassis. This thing performs so good. I have a couple of these chassis and they all perform fantastic. As for axle wise, they are just some generic aluminum axles. I do have brass knuckles, brass front diff cover, and I have some OGRC universal axle shafts inside, plus 4mm for the extended width. And then I just have some brass hexes in there, not the extended ones, just regular ones. And then same for the back, just some aluminum axle housings, plus 4mm axle shafts. And then I run the plastic hexes in the back because I want the weight towards the front. So no brass diff cover in the back, just want all the weight in the front. Coming underneath, we have the Endura high clearance links. We have the Gladiator length, but we double bend the rear. We have outboard links in the rear. I have a full video on how I have this whole rear end set up. So if you want to check that out, make sure you hit the description box below. I'll leave a link in there for that. Skid plate is printed and it comes with the chassis. It is a flat skid, so you're not going to get caught up on anything. I have some Endura aluminum drive shafts. In the rear, it's a little hard to see, but I do have a ramp crab drive shaft extension. It is a 10mm extension, just so I can push the angle of the drive shaft a little steeper, so I can have that maximum ground clearance. So the drive shaft gets tucked up in there and you don't have to worry about it snagging on anything. So I have some Proline big bore shocks. They are the scalar ones, so they are the longer ones. But I am running Endura springs, so they are the smaller springs. You can see in the back, they are the smaller springs. Just so when it's fully compressed, it doesn't make it sit a little high, because I want this thing to sit as low as I can get it to sit. And then coming in the front, you got a Reefs 99 Micro. Love these servos. They're powerful and they're just good. So we have a stock transmission, all metal gears though on the inside. We have a FuryTech mount, but we have the Fat Viper motor from Endura. Fantastic motor, dirt cheap. You can't beat it really. FuryTech ESC, not sure what kind, but it's the one with the Bluetooth. And rocking my Dumbo RC transmitter and receiver. These are some China beadlock wheels, but they are all brass, so they are very heavy. Love these wheels. Took like 2 weeks to get, but definitely worth it. And I have some Endura Swamper tires. But like I said, I normally don't run these wheels and tires. I usually have the CoopRC beadlocks on these, but they're currently getting polished. So like I said, this is my best performing rig. It is fantastic. Looks good and it drives good. So we're going to take it on the indoor crawler tracks right now. I got a couple new obstacles. Super excited to try them out. So we're going to start off easy with the old obstacles. This one is the pipeline. Still difficult. Whoa, saved it. Still a fun and tricky obstacle. Perfect. Trusty old frame bender. Nice. No problem. So this is where things get fun. As you can see, we have the wave, but they have the expansion pack, which comes out another rail. So this thing has 4 different ways you can go. This way, this way, this way, and that way. This thing is awesome. I love the wave. I love that it comes with the expansion kit because you can change all these around, and it's always a different obstacle. Now I'm going to reset and go on this side. Perfect. Did it that way. Now we're going to do it this way. Perfect. Reset. Like I said, this rig is no issue for any of my obstacles. So this new obstacle is absolutely nuts. They call this the Dagger. Just wait. Just wait till you see me attempt this. Took me a couple tries the first time, but I think I know the line. Still difficult as heck. Nuts. Definitely nuts. Oh, I was looking at the camera. We'll call that an excuse. Crazy. That obstacle is absolutely crazy. This is my only rig that can do this thing. So that is the build breakdown on the CoopRC chassis. I don't have a name for this thing. I used to call it the farm truck when it was this body and something else, but maybe we can go the farm truck. Sorry for no outside footage. It has been raining and I'm still sick. If you want to see some crawling footage, make sure you check out the Instagram because I got a whole bunch of footage on this thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. You know I enjoy reading through all your feedback. Catch you guys in the next video.